Now to food security. Nigeria is taking another step towards strengthening its agricultural sector as a Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, in collaboration with the Federal Ministry of Agriculture, moves to deepen the red meat initiative and the coconut value chain. News Central's Victor Mbadike, who will be joining us live shortly, says the program is aimed at boosting food security, creating jobs and improving value addition across the agricultural sector. Victor Mbadike, good afternoon. Now, there seems to be a lot of talk about the agricultural sector. I mean, even if you talk about buying stocks in 2026, many people would point to the agricultural sector. What is the new move in that sector that is, giving hope to those in the agricultural space?
Well, blessings. Thank you so much. Just so you know, every sector has its own challenges, and the agriculture sector is not exempted. Just so you know that. The sector also plays a very critical role in food production, job creation, and of course economic diversification. And you also know that with recent, price of food, indiscriminately, if you like, and of course with so much dependence on import, meetings like this has a way of bridging that gap and sorting out some of these problems to see how we can, boost local production that will benefit Nigerians. And of course, just so that you can hear so much more about the meat production, or what they call the red meat production, and of course the coconut value chain, which is the focus of this meeting today. I do have Taufik Brahima, who is the program officer for Food and Agriculture Organization with the UN. Of course, they are the organizers of this meeting. So he'll be telling us exactly what the partnership is all about and what it intends to bring to the table as far as Nigerians and the federal government is concerned. Good afternoon, sir. Thank you so much for joining us. Quickly tell us, what does the partnership of the FAO in terms of what it intends to bring to the table is all about, and what this meeting intends to bring after this program?
Yeah, thank you so much. I think essentially is to see how within the agri-food system space in Nigeria we bring certain level of partnership that are key to unlocking some of the potential that the country has to transform the agri-food system to be more resilient and also economically viable, and also to spare some jobs for young women and also for youth. So we intend that the outcome of this gathering will be that we will have some strong partnership with private sector players and also multilateral and also bilateral development partners who will commit to investing in this area. So what we've been doing is we've been working with Lagos State government to analyze certain priority value chain that we think has economic potential to sort of promote certain import or export value in terms of commodity that are very crucial in transforming the agriculture sector with the Lagos State. So we did this by analyzing and developing economic and investment notes that will make it easy for investors to have a template that they can just look at and say, okay, this sector is viable, I can put my money there, and the returns and evidence are very clear that it is viable, and if I put any investment there, there will be a significant return on investment. We had to take that line because we have to provide private sector people with evidence, economic evidence that shows that where they are putting their money, there is good returns. So that is also to ensure that within the state, within Lagos State, there is some understanding on how this matchmaking will be made. So this event is to matchmake Lagos State's Ministry of Agriculture and Food System divisions with the private sector that are here, also bilateral sector partners that are here to discuss extensively on which models they think is feasible, and then which fundings are available, and how the partnership will be formed, to see how we take the discussion forward.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Taufik. Let's really quickly thank you so much, sir, for your time. Do not forget the focus is on Red Initiative and coconut value chain, which, of course, Emmanuel, who is the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Agriculture, will be breaking down to us why on that focus, what exactly is the viability of these sector. Let's talk to you very quickly, sir, if you don't mind. He is the Palm Secretary of the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security. All right, so thank you so much, sir, for joining us. Well, I understand there has to be a reason for the focus on the Ready Meat Initiative and coconut value chain. What do we intend to learn after this meeting? Why is it vital as a matter of fact?
All right, for us in Lagos State, population of 25 million climbing daily, with protein being the very important aspect of food for everyone in the state. So as a government, we are involved, particularly concerned about the health and the well-being of our citizens, and so we look for avenues to promote agriculture, as well as to promote food supply, and beyond that also to open up investments within that sector. And that's why we're participating in this program today, focusing on the red meat and coconut value chains of the state. The essence is to drive investment within the sector. Government has provided the infrastructure and the institutional frameworks for the growth of the sector. So it's now to unlock financing also. So we are here today speaking to investors at this round table as to the opportunities that are available in the red meat and coconut value chains of the state, so as to promote the growth of the business, develop businesses, establish slaughterhouses, abattoirs, establish and grow our feedlot production systems to ensure that the state becomes, to some extent, self-reliant in cattle and red meat supply in the state, and of course also coconut production.
Thank you, sir, for your time. I indeed wish you and your team and other stakeholders a happy deliberations afterward. Thank you so much again for your time, for coming live on News Central TV. Well, Blessings, that's much we have here, but the truth is these are farmers on suit, so discussing how they can expand the coconut value chain and, of course, the red meat initiative, starting from the production at the production level to the very end, where we have people employed in that sector. So basically, it's how to expand and how to make a much better agricultural sector like every other. Thank you so much, Blessing. That's it from me.
All right, Victor Mbadike there with an update on boosting food security in Nigeria, especially with a focus on 2026.